I do believe we're just at the beginning of the tokenization of all assets, from real estate to equities to bonds across the board. There's $4.1 trillion of money in sitting globally in digital wallets. A lot of that money is outside the United States. If we could tokenize a ETF, and digitize that ETF, we can have investors who are just beginning to, invest in markets through, let's say, crypto. They're investing in it, but now we can get them into the more traditional long-term retirement products. So we look at that as the next wave of opportunity for BlackRock over the next tens of years, as we start moving away from traditional financial assets by repotting them in a digital manner, and then having people stay in that digital ecosystem.
BlackRock is now using XRP and Hedera HBAR. Yes, the CEO of BlackRock, the largest assets manager in the world that controls over $13 trillion worth of assets, has just confirmed that tokenization is the next wave. Tokenization of all assets, real estate, stocks, bonds, ETFs, everything will be tokenized according to BlackRock. And people will be able to invest in cryptocurrency much easier. Why do I say that BlackRock is using XRP and Hedera HBAR? Because over $59 billion worth of BlackRock and Fidelity funds are now already tokenized on Hedera HBAR. Yes, this came out a few months ago, and we made a whole video about this. This is a big deal, but not many people know about this. That BlackRock, State Street, literally three of the largest assets managers in the world, have all tokenized all of these funds that you're looking at right now on the screen. All of these funds have already been tokenized on Hedera HBAR. State Street, Fidelity, and BlackRock, all of them combined control almost $30 trillion worth of assets, and they are literally already testing Hedera HBAR's technology for all of these different tokenized funds, from the Euro Fund, the US Dollar Fund, the US Treasury Fund, Euro Liquidity Fund. Hedera HBAR right now is tokenizing real world assets, literally, for BlackRock, Fidelity, State Street, all of these huge companies through Aberdeen and Arcax. Yes, these two companies, Arcax and Aberdeen, they are the bridge between Fidelity, BlackRock, these massive institutions, and Hedera HBAR. They are using HBAR and they are connected to these massive institutions. Hedera HBAR announced that Hedera has partnered up with BlackRock, also through the IIF, the Institute of International Finance. Hedera joined it just last year, joining the likes of Circle, Coinbase, and BlackRock to collaboratively foster global financial stability and sustainable economic growth. So they're working together on different types of things. This company right here, Securitize, is tokenizing real world assets right now, over $4 billion worth of tokenized assets for massive institutions like BlackRock. As you can tell, BlackRock right here is literally tokenizing its BUIDL fund, one of its largest funds, on Securitize. And the investors of Securitize include BlackRock and Ripple. Yes, Ripple is literally invested in Securitize. Securitize is using a bunch of different blockchain technologies right here, as you can tell, to tokenize assets from Ethereum, Hedera HBAR, Polygon, Solana, and Securitize posted on X saying how we are partnering up with Ripple to enable RLUSD transfers for BlackRock's BUIDL fund and VanEck's VBIL tokenized funds. Yes, BUIDL and VBIL, two of the largest tokenized treasury funds, have now gained 24/7 instant exchange access to the RLUSD, the Ripple XRP stablecoin powered by Securitize. So the BlackRock BUIDL fund is quite literally connected to Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin that is powered by the XRP ledger. And Securitize also posted on X to think like Fink. Here is another video of Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, speaking about tokenization of all assets, how it is very important. Listen to this.
We believe the next step going forward will be the tokenization of financial assets. And that means every stock, every bond will have its own basically QSIP. It'll be on one general ledger. Every investor, you and I, will have our own number, our own identification. We could rid ourselves of all issues around illicit activities around bonds and stocks and digital by having a tokenization. But the most importantly thing, we can customize strategies through tokenization that is, if it's every individual. We would have instantaneous settlement. Think about all the costs of settling bonds and stocks. But if you had a tokenization, everything would be immediate because it's just a line item. And so we believe this is a technological transformation for financial assets. I believe if you want to talk about like voting and voting choice and all the things, if we know every moment who is the owner of that stock and it's now time to vote, every individual who has ownership is identified and they can vote their own shares.
The next step going forward for BlackRock is tokenization. And BlackRock is quite literally using cryptocurrencies, blockchain technologies like Ripple, XRP, and Hedera HBAR to tokenize assets right now. Yes, the largest assets manager in the world, one of the biggest, most powerful companies in the world, is now using XRP, Hedera HBAR, and cryptocurrencies. So if you hold cryptocurrency right now, destroy the like button, because imagine trillions, quadrillions of dollars flowing through blockchain technologies every single year. Well, that's what we're speaking about. And we can make so much money with these cryptocurrencies because we are still very early. Not many people know about tokenization or what it is, how tokenization can change the world. So if you hold XRP, Hedera HBAR, any cryptocurrency right now, destroy the like button, share this video also so people can see the power of cryptocurrency. Trillions, quadrillions of dollars will be put on the blockchain powered by cryptocurrencies, according to the CEO of BlackRock. Join us, subscribe, because if you own cryptocurrency, big things are coming up, and I will keep you all updated every single day. And that is why BlackRock is now using Ripple XRP and Hedera HBAR.